What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, round 2, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua, and Kubrat Pulev. According to Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua's defense against Kubrat Pulev will go ahead behind closed doors despite the UK government changing their minds about letting a limited amount of fans live inside the arena. Okay. October 1st, Joshua's promoter says that Pulev still takes as previously scheduled. Hearn wanted to stage Joshua's title defense against IBF mandatory Pulev on December 12th in front of 5,000 fans at the O2 Arena in London, England. Those plans have now dashed into news from UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson that fans won't be allowed back into sporting events in October. Okay. You know, I applaud this, and you guys that follow this channel as well as the other one, you guys know that this is just a way of life. I think this is the thing to do. Is it the best thing to do? It's the best thing to do right now. Why? Because of what's going on. Okay, we have NFL, we have NBA, NBL, okay? We have those type of sports that are going on like normal. Why? Because they know that their talent, the players, they can't afford to sit around and wait for everything to go back to normal. We have to adapt, okay? Boxing is no exception, okay? So if you are the top fighter or the highest paid fighter or whoever you are fighter, okay, you need to experience what it's like to adapt, because no one knows right now when this thing started versus when it's going to end. We don't have a light at the end of the tunnel. We don't. So everyone that's involving themselves, that's an athlete right now, okay, that's not retired, should know what this is like, should understand this experience. If Dillian White and Alexander Povetkin can go through this experience, so can Kubrat Pulev and Anthony Joshua. Okay, so it is. None of these fighters can stand to sit around idle. Okay, because let's say Eddie Hearn wants to wait, for example, because he wants Joshua in front of fans like Bob Arum wanted Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury if he had it his way. Okay, what would that mean for Anthony Joshua? That would mean Anthony Joshua would have been out, because that means it would have to be pushed sometimes next year. And who says it'll be ready February of next year? Because if you look at the progression of how things go, they go from phases, phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3. Well, by the time they get to the second phase, everybody's sick. Another flaring up amount of people are contracting this coronavirus, this COVID-19. So then what they have to do, they have to go back and bring everybody back inside, back on lockdown, and this is where we're at. It's been doing the same thing as it has been over here in the US of A as it is over there in the UK right now. Okay, so if they push that fight to February of next year or something like that, or late January, what would that mean for Joshua? That means he would have been out of the ring for a whole year. Not training, but out of the ring. That means that comes with a lot of disabilities, okay? Ring rust, fatigue, time spent. You wasted a whole year. So from that man turned 30 years old last year, and now he's 31. Well, he'll be 31 next month. So a whole year's been gone. So that's completely off the books. Someone with a rapid progression like Anthony Joshua, there's no need for him to be that stagnant just because he's the money guy or the cash cow. And I would say that about any other fighter, including Canelo. Okay, everyone has to know what it's like to fight without a crowd, to show that, hey, my fans are beyond this live gate. Okay, they stretch all over the world. Okay, and we're still able to watch these particular fighters from where we're at safely. Okay, so yes, big ups to Eddie Hearn for doing this, for making this call, because there's no respecter of person here. I mean, this corona didn't matter. Look, Don the Rock Johnson caught it. So that should tell you something. Nobody cares. You know, this thing, if it gets your body, you're either not gonna know, you're gonna get very sick, or you're gonna die. Those are the three options. You know, so, and they're all bad, every one of them. You know, so again, I think everybody should know what this is like being an athlete, so they can experience it, adapt to it, live through it, and remember it. But anyway, that's my take on it. You guys tell me what you think about Eddie Hearn's plans to go forth with this mandatory fight between Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev. Of course, please subscribe, hit that bell icon, and you guys been counterpunching. Peace.